cases with team selection as who to leave out. He could use about half a dozen permutations. In fact, the players on the bench today are McMaster and Watson, who scored in the last round against Hibs. And then at number 7, Eric Black, who scored a hat-trick against Celtic, and he said very modestly after the game that he didn't play all that well. Well, Dundee have a good record at Pittodrie in cup games. They have not been beaten in the last 4 occasions they've been here in cup ties, and so they shouldn't be lacking in confidence in this game. And they also have talented young players. For example, the other number 7, Ian Ferguson, their top scorer. He certainly went off the boil about 2 or 3 months ago, but his manager now feels he's back to his best. Today should give us an indication of that. And the referee, Hugh Alexander from Kilmarnock. There really is a distinct bite in the air as we start this game, but a minor miracle that the pitch is in fact taking a stunt, because it was a very severe frost overnight in Aberdeen. But that's a good-looking ball to start off with. Kennedy. I just hooked away, as I said. A severe frost overnight. Indeed, the hotel that we were staying in, the outdoor pool, was iced over entirely. Solid ice this morning, so it really is a bit of a surprise and a pleasure that the pitch is as good as it appears. Rugby looking a bit awkward. That was Peter Mackie going down. I think Mackie, in fact, had been pushing his way along. Free kick. Through a rather placid phase. McGee picks it up. The referee has blown. It is a free kick. And there's Cooper to Willie Miller, deciding to drift forward. Fell. The crowd becoming slightly roused by that run by Bell. It's a beautiful save. Colin Kelly, the lad from London. That might go right out. No, Rugby is there, right behind it, solid as ever. That's a free kick. Quickly taken. Here is Weir, who he's got going again, and that was obstruction. Fraser had come across to give that side of the defence support. Cammy Fraser, the captain, and he realises that Peter Weir would run right if given freedom. Where will the cross end up? McGee, I think, going to touch this. Rugby, it might just drip down. It doesn't. Well, the big defender is very fond of drifting, and you can hardly say a man of that bulk could be hidden, but sometimes he comes in unexpectedly in a kind of hidden position, getting his foot ahead to the ball, and we've already seen that kind of play from him this season already. Miller. Kennedy. Tried to get it down the line. And, yeah, no complaint about that as Stuart McKimmie was brought down. Well, I would think that Dundee at this stage, with now almost 18 minutes gone, are fairly happy with this situation. Maybe they did expect some sort of early onslaught by Aberdeen. We got something like it, not nearly as intense as I thought it would be. Look at this one by Bell. That's more like it. Curls back slightly. Brilliant play. That is Peter Weir again. There is a shot. Weir outgoal the 3 defenders. Look at the 2 of them together there. Wherever he goes, number 10 and 2 and 4 go right across. They've had Mackie, Fraser and McKimmie. They really have had to supplement the defence in that area because of the form that Weir is in. Rugby in the Weir position as McGee, a lovely ball back. And it's still free and it's not in. Doug Bell, and perhaps the best opportunity of the game so far. Good play by Rugby again, as that auxiliary attacker sweeping it right across, beautifully touched back. The shot blocked, and it looked as if Bell might just come in and finish it off, but he couldn't quite get that delicate touch. Dougie Bell. There's Cooper. And a little bit of space. There's the man who's really making them tick. Weir. Good ball by Cooper. That is an excellent one. There's the shot. There's a deflection. The shot by Bell again. Bell has consistently been coming down on the right side of the field, and he really did it rather well. Weir with the corner on the right this time. That's a good header. I don't think the goalkeeper got a touch. All these crosses from Weir are effective, whether a corner kick or the way he can turn instantly and swing it across, and that was a good one. An intelligent header, meant to droop a bit, just a little unfortunate. McGee, oh, kept by McGee. Ferguson, that's a lovely ball, and Sinclair could make nothing of it. I think tried to look towards Weir against Simpson. Bad control by Simpson, offside. Sinclair picks this up. Good positioning. That's a lovely ball. It's Stephen must. Great save by Leighton. He's out of the goal, and Aberdeen scramble it away. And that was an excellent break by Dundee. And quite frankly, looking at it again, I honestly think Stephen should have been in with much more conviction. I think he could have done better than that. Good goalkeeping by Leighton all the same. He did come out as quickly as he could. Fraser with the shot and all off. And Dundee, approaching that first half hour, are now beginning to come more into the game, growing in confidence. And I think it may be that very fact that brings this game alive. I think there's an assumption that Aberdeen are going to skate this. Has not proved so. Weir should get this one. Turns well again. Well, that's great play by the winger. He couldn't do anything else other than keep control. Rugby! Well, he's appealing for something, that there was a hand. The referee, in fact, says there was no judge. Well, judge for yourself. The big man came in, lashed at it again. He controlled it in the sense that he kept it down. Just scraped away, shaving the post almost. Well taken down by Bell. Hard little grafting player. Recovered from a knock he had earlier on. Didn't affect his mobility. There he is. That's not a bad ball. Ferguson trying to find space for himself. Superb ball, Mackie. Well, that's great play. Excellent attacking move by Dundee. They've had 3 crisp movements towards goal in this game that could have easily brought goals. And that was another one. Good understanding. Nice through ball by Ferguson to allow the cross. And that hovered temptingly. Mackie with the corner kick. Willie Millard, I think that may have gone over, yes. Another corner. Leighton watches it. I think it swerved a little as it got to him. Doug Rugby. Weir again. He's put on almost a solo performance this afternoon and gets another corner kick. I'm not quite sure why one or two of the Dundee players are complaining about that. Well, there is Bell, hard-working little player, and up to defend for this corner. He's stabbed in more than anything else. Appeals for a penalty. McGee really incensed. There's Bell. He'll do the left-footed one. That's Rugby, brilliantly saved. Kelly enjoying himself. The goalkeeper launching himself at that header. No challenge on McLeish. The supporters were singing about the goalkeeper Colin Kelly. He's had an excellent game. Aberdeen looking very lethargic at the moment. Mackey. That's a good ball forward, Sinclair. Fraser tried to pick it up, but that's Mackey on the far side, and it's rather wastefully given away. That was a good enough header, except there was nobody beside him. That's McKimmie. Sinclair, good ball by Sinclair. Oh, and Bell passed the buck. He really didn't want to go through the middle himself. I mean, can't quite understand that, because he had a view of goal. It's a brilliant through ball. Try the other wing this time. He's done everything else in this game, Peter Weir, taken on players, poked balls through legs, twisted, turned, and still no goal. There's McGee! And he can't get it back effectively. Oh, that must go down as a miss, decided one. McLeish. Black. Kennedy. That should be a goal kick, and is. On a rather low note, and I think appropriately. This game hasn't really measured the Weir Cup tie ought to, I think, particularly with the expectations we had of this game and the performance that Aberdeen turned in last week. But Peter Weir, whom you saw just Aberdeen ranks, and although their team has had much more of midfield possession, that nevertheless a Dundee breakaway could cause a goal and make it very difficult for Aberdeen. And indeed, I think Alec Ferguson has decided to come out of the stand and go into the dugout right away on the far side. Kennedy. Bell. This is Weir, who had a marvellous first half. Weir again, it's a good-looking ball, and there is Simpson. The deadlock at last broken, and Aberdeen could not have asked for a better start to the second half. Suddenly the atmosphere has been cleared and done in spanking fashion by Neil Simpson, but again, based on the play of Peter Weir. Look at the way he quickly took over that ball, as it were, sweeping it round, and it was Simpson who eventually came in to make sure. 1-0. And that was just under a minute. Fraser was hit by something thrown from the crowd. I think it might have been a coin. He suddenly dropped to his knees, and the supporters down there, and the Aberdeen support, are one of the best in the country, and that is most unusual down there. Well, he's obviously still in some pain, but he's recovered. Black heading after this. Lost the ball. If you go way up to the top of the stand there's in the ridge, just behind that ridge. No doubt they'll get Hamish McInnes to go up for it eventually. That's a dangerous looking one. Leighton, and he gets back to it. Simpson on the break. Black. Good run to the line by Black. That's good play. Now Dougie Bell, he takes his turn. Kennedy. McGee tries to get it down. Black, a brilliant save. Still in danger. Weir goes after it. Well, that was a superb save by the Dundee goalkeeper again. He's been one of the outstanding players this afternoon. An instinctive save, because that really rattled in with force, and he's there again. Away goes McKimmie. There's a break, all right, but 10 yards the wrong side. Weir should pick it up, and he does. Is he going to chip the goalkeeper? Good recovery by McGeechy. George McGeechy driving in hard. It's a gift of beautiful ball in there to Simpson. Good breakaway there by Dundee, and Sinclair held it up slightly. Fraser will not make that. Cooper. McGee on the run, and he'll get there. A very upright running action of his. Keeps his balance well. There's the shot. There's Weir. Back it goes to Bell. And there were three of them inside. One of our stock commentary phrases is queuing up for it, as they indeed were there. Well, Weir couldn't have done any better the way he put it back. Still, only the one goal in the game. Simpson, that's better play by Simpson, much better half he's having. Peter Weir. Well, Bell seemed to let it go, the attack still on. Now Kennedy. Up comes Rugby, doesn't get near it. Well-controlled shot, not that Kelly had any difficulty with it, but at least he got it towards goal. Ferguson, seen little of him today. That's a better ball. Fraser, good play by Dundee. Ooh, and he tried to slip it through. Sinclair almost got away with it. Willie Miller not only broke it up, again eager to come forward, and Kennedy backs him up. There's Miller. That's a good ball, and the youngster Black, almost as he did against Celtic, getting in for the first shot, hitting the ball first time. Easy ball for Kennedy. There you are. Gives Jim Leighton some exercise, badly needed by the goalkeeper. Black, find it difficult to keep that in play. Possession was given away as it was there, rather more blatantly by McGeechy. Here's where he'll get the right footy shot, and again Kelly looking extremely clean in the way he handles the ball. The goalkeeper in splendid form. McGee. Appeals for the penalty and the handball. Referee just turns away. Rugby. This is the shot. There was a deflection. Corner kick. Well, I think the big man not only delighted to do that, I think he's being slightly frustrated in watching this game become rather bogged down, and that certainly woke everybody up.